and gentlemen, welcome back to Fulton Street Beats. It's been a little bit super busy, major snowstorm, lots of snow removal, a lot going on. New car on the driveway, at least new for me, and got the Yngwie Malmsteen build complete. We're going to talk about that today, and we're going to announce the winner of the Wilkinson M Series bridge giveaway. And that is going to be right here, so stay tuned for that. We'll announce that in the middle of this video someplace. You'll have to watch to see. Anyhow, I apologize for not getting this giveaway out earlier. Life got in the way, and a major snowstorm hit here in upstate New York, dumping about 6 feet of snow on us. So a lot of snow removal, which is ironic because now it's almost all melted. That's right. Crazy weather up this way. Now, Yngwie build. Wow, this was a love-hate relationship. This started out really good out of the gate, but it's a sub $500 build. We did manage to do this for less than $500, but we did have some complications along the way, and let me explain. Because although there's really good qualities about this guitar, actually a shit ton, there is one major flaw with this build, and I have to call it the way I see it. This is not a sponsored build. This is something that is my brainchild, and I wanted to see if I could recreate a Fender Stratocaster Yngwie Malmsteen style guitar with really nice sound and excellent playability for $500 or less. Now, I have accomplished this. However, there's a big issue. To some, it might not be a big issue, but for me, it's a big issue. And we'll get to that in a second. But let's start out with the body, what we did here. The body is by Guitar Fetish. It's a beautiful cream white, American style, vintage style body. The pick guard is a loaded pick guard that I picked up off of Amazon from a company who custom did this wiring up for me and the pickups and gave it my values. Now, honestly, I forget what those values are, but I did test them. They do meet the values and it sounds really good. And then we did a vintage style tremolo bridge, also from Guitar Fetish, but added Fender saddles to it, authentic Fender saddles, because it is an American-spaced, American-style bridge to go into the American body with a big brass block, and it sustains for days. It is amazing, amazing sounding. But the icing on the cake for this build was this neck. Now, this neck came in a few days ago, and this is let me get this up here so you can see this. This neck, and yes, you can see we have the Yngwie leopard print strap Fender. We've used a lot of Fender parts on this, authentic Fender parts, and we'll get to some of that. So this neck right here was one that I ordered off of Amazon also. It does have scalp frets. It's hard rock maple. Beautiful headstock. It does have the Yngwie Malmsteen signature, and it does have a serial number in the back at my request because, well, I wanted to pull off that vibe, and I just wanted everything right. It is beautiful. It does have the skunk stripe on the back. It is correct proportions. At least this is a jumbo fret. I requested jumbo frets. They did this, and this is my first time ever playing a scalped neck guitar, and I gotta tell you, it's quite comfortable and quite easy to play, and it makes you a lot faster. You learn not to press down as hard, and the notes just really sing. Amazing neck. If I had to pick my favorite part of this build, it would be this neck. Now, a lot of you have commented on the previous video about this neck, that you can't find the link. That's because they sold out, apparently, of these necks, but I believe there's another link, and if there is, I'll leave it in the description below. But the frets on this thing, they're stainless steel frets at my request, and they're beautifully done. There's no sharp edges. It is scalped perfectly. Beautiful headstock, like I said, beautiful back. Now you guys have noticed in the bullet truss rod nut, that didn't come with it. I took the old nut off and put this one in, and it fit perfectly. So that's the style truss rod that they're using. Individual results may vary. I got lucky. We do have the single string tree that I put on as per Yngwie's guitar, and we also have authentic Fender tuners, not style, but they're authentic Fender tuners. These are exact same tuners that come on an Yngwie Strat. and they work remarkably well. These are the type where you push the string in the middle, do a wrap, and then they're just amazing to use. There's no fuss, no muss. Really easy to tune these guitars. The bridge is amazing. Electronics are amazing, and we do have the flush mount. I did put in the flush mount Dunlop strap locks as Yngwie's. Really easy to install. First time I ever did that. We did do the Fender neck plate in the back, and like I said, big brass block. So what was the problem? Everything sounds good, right? Yeah, the problem is the neck fitment. Now this neck is precisely made. It was made to my specifications to fit an American style Strat body. So this neck will drop into my other Strat over here and the other Strat over here. Drop right in, fits perfectly. Problem is there's a big problem with this Guitar Fetish body. Huge problem. And I'm going to show you. Look at this gap. I actually have a guitar pick in here right now because of this gap. Now, my measurements when I started doing this body and finding the center and making sure the pick guard is right, and yes, these strings pass right over the poles where they're supposed to. The problem is that they cut this at a wrong angle when they cut this out. Two problems, actually. They cut it at a wrong angle, so when I'm doing my trimming, I actually had to leave a proportion of this on the edge up here, because if I go too far, I'm going actually through the body. If I made that line up, it would have went through the body if I wanted a perfect gap on each side, but I actually wanted no gap. So I actually had to make space to get this neck properly adjusted in the dead center, and it is dead center, and it plays fantastic. But the way they cut this cavity for this neck was so off. It's like a blind man did it. It was horrible. And also, the depth was too far for this neck, and I did have to shim the neck up quite a bit, actually. Now, it does play perfectly. You never know it by playing it, but it's just a little bit of an eyesore there, and I wanted to put this guitar pick in here just to show you the size of the gap in here. It's a pretty big gap, and that is my downfall to this build. So what do? Well, outstanding playing, outstanding sounding guitar. It really, really is. Maybe I'll pick up another body and give them another shot. I'm not sure. I haven't got a hold of them, but disappointed in that. And what I'm also disappointed in is the cut on the bottom where it sits, where it should sit flush in there anyhow, if it was cut to the exact specifications of what they claimed, was rounded. It wasn't even flat on the bottom. So I actually had to get in there and make it flat, which even took more away. So yeah, just that's bad form. Wasn't terribly impressed. And another thing I'm not really impressed with, I love the color, it looks amazing, but I'm not impressed with whatever they're using to finish it. It's too brittle. So Guitar Fetish, you're probably not listening, but if you are, you have some major problems with, well, this particular body anyhow. That neck pocket was unexcusable. No way does that fit a American spaced size neck. There's just no way that it does. Insane. I was expecting it to go right in there with minimal work, and it turned out to be the biggest pain in the ass. So yeah, I can add some material in there and I can make it look the way it's supposed to, but I think honestly it's cheaper just to get another body and see, you know, what now that we know we got all these components that work so well together, we can see what another body is, and maybe it's a fluke. Who knows? I'm hoping that's the case. So what you guys have all been waiting for, and yes, by the way, we're going to end up playing this. Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, because I'm gonna go over this guitar, but I've been playing it now, and it's freaking amazing. Where are my strings? I have the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen official strings that are going on this. Right now, these are the Orpheus that I'm running, 9 to 42. It plays awesome with them. But before I demo this, I'm going to give you guys a taste of it with the actual Yngwie strings on it, because that's a part of the build. It's just not done yet because I used these strings, well, basically to mock up the neck and get the proportions right and make sure everything was in alignment. and it is. The intonation is dead on. It is incredible playing guitar. It really, really is. And the neck, guys, I can't speak highly enough about this neck. It needed this much working. It needed 0 fretwork. It needed 0 truss rod adjustment. It needed nothing. I literally just had to pop the bullet truss rod adjuster on there, screw in my string tree, pop in my tuners, and yes, these vintage style tuners from Fender fit perfectly. So we know the neck and the measurements and everything are dead on to an actual Yngwie guitar. Really cool. Winner of the Wilkinson bridge. Been waiting for this, right? So let's get to that right now. We're going to do a random generator. Let me pull that up here. Bear with me because I got a lot of stuff on this computer. And if you don't win, stick around because we do other giveaways. Now, before we get started on this, if the winner does not claim this within 24 hours, it will be another winner will be generated. So stay tuned for that. Let me get my spectacles on here and go down here to the random generator. Paste that in there, fetch it, and boom. Well, we can't have that winner because that is a previous winner. Let's see here. So, I guess we can. I don't have any rules that say we can't right now, and that would probably make me a bad person if I didn't let them win again, right? So I'm kind of excited for them. How Spare Parts Motorsports, congratulations. You have, even though they've previously won on this channel, they have won again. Guys, congratulations to Spare Parts Motorsports for winning the bridge. However, we're going to change this up in the future because, well, I don't want too many people winning the same thing over and over. So, well, congratulations, Spare Parts Motorsports. You have won the Wilkinson M Series bridge. What you're going to have to do is get a hold of me. If you go into YouTube and you see my info, and get a hold of info in there. It'll give you a little rundown and my email address. You're going to have to email me. You're going to have to provide me with proof of who you are, although I pretty much have all that, so I'll know it's you right away. But do that so I can verify. We'll get this right out to you. I'll be coming United States Postal Service, and I'll do it priority. I'll send it right out to you, brother. Not a problem. I want to thank you all for participating. I apologize for the wait. There you go. Spare Parts Motorsports. You got it. Okay. And we're going to have other giveaways coming up soon. Perhaps some more guitars. So make sure you smash that like button, hit share, subscribe. I apologize as the wait has been so long, but I want to give you one other piece of news. We're going to start something new on this channel. And we're going to start, I hope you guys like fun, cool stuff, because we're going to start doing a little episode called Cars and Guitars. That's right. We're going to take some really cool cars, some blasts from the past, and check them out and play. And we're going to start that because, well, I'm a car kind of hobbyist, and I've had, no joke, hundreds of cars in my life. I change cars like I change socks. And I figured I'd start sharing that stuff with you. As a matter of fact, many years ago, I had another channel. It was a car channel, and I let it go. I was younger, let it go. And I think I'm going to bring you guys some of that stuff if you're interested. If you're not, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And if you are, leave it in the comment section below. We'll do everything from my favorite drag race cars, from my race-built cars, to pretty cool blasts from the past cars that people may have forgotten about, or maybe just some sleepers in general, all over the place. The irony is, I wonder if this guy here is into cars also, because it sounds like he might be. Anyhow, if you think that's a good idea, hit that like button, share, and subscribe once again. And make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below. I think it's a great idea, and we might start that ASAP. We're going to be getting some more guitars in here, and maybe some more builds. You guys are going to hear this, by the way. We might put it in this video. Maybe I'll give you a little taste at the end here, and maybe a taste at the beginning. But keep in mind, these are 9-42s on here. If you do hear it, I haven't changed them yet. So that's it, guys. Congratulations, Wilkinson Bridge winner. I kind of feel bad for a lot of you out there. I apologize. My mistake, newbie mistake at giveaways. Next time I will make it so the same winner cannot win twice within at least 6 months at least. I just don't think it's fair, but I got to do it now because I don't have those rules set up in my rules. Thanks for watching Full Street Beats, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.